My top 3 must-haves for styling for a living room is rugs, throw pillows, and an amazing throw, because you can change the look of an entire room just with those 3 things, and they're not super pricey, so you can, you know, seasonally change your room around. The decorating mistake I see most often is people just not editing, having a lot of great ideas and being like, okay, with all of them, instead of choosing like their top 3. Can't go wrong, housewarming gift, candle. Don't get people decor. Don't, especially a designer, don't give me decor. Get me a candle. I save a lot of photos on Instagram. I have lots of different categories I save them in. I save a lot of stuff on Pinterest. So I used to be able to keep them all up here, and I can't now. I now have to. I like Pinterest because when I save it, I can put notes in it when I save it. With Instagram, I can't. So if I'm doing an idea board, it's usually with Pinterest. I would say the thing that I'm most obsessed with right now is my office at home. It's the first room in my house that we bought in December that I've actually decorated. And I was kind of forced because the book wanted to photograph it. I'm like, it's not done at all. So I put it together really quick, but it came out really cute. And so it's the one room that I can go in and I'm like, there's nothing I have to do in this room but enjoy it. Both my favorite object, well, it makes me sound very possessive. Like, my favorite object and prized possession is my husband. My favorite thing in my home is my husband, though. It's the only thing that's been consistently in my home for 15 years. The thing I love most about where I live in Los Angeles is that it's so quiet. I lived in New York for 14 years. I lived in downtown LA, and you can never just like have your windows and doors open. We live up the hills in LA, and it's nice and quiet and cool, and we can have our doors open, and we have a view of downtown and the mountains, and it's just beautiful because it's quiet and indoors and outdoors. My style at home is very minimal, kind of a Scandinavian minimalist. I don't like a lot of stuff, so my personal aesthetic is quite different than what I do on the show. The weird thing that I stockpile is the little kits that you get on the airplanes. I always take the toothpaste out and I put it in my toiletry bag because you can never bring the big toothpastes with you. And so I always stockpile all the little ones, and I have like a whole bag full of little toothpastes. The people that are topping my playlist most right now are Betty Who, Lizzo, always Ariana Grande. An eye-opening moment for, I think, the Fab Five on the extent of how far our show had gone was when we were in London last year. And we were introducing Ollie from Years and Years, another one that's topping my playlists. And we were at the biggest weekend for BBC One. We had been there for hours, like hearing all these like big names come on. And you know, they were like, whoa, and then like the difference in the volume when we came out was just like, got a bigger roar than Ed Sheeran. Sorry, Ed. I would say the biggest surprise about working on Queer Eye is just how real the show actually is. You know, when you go on a show and when you watch shows on television, for the most part, even unscripted is not real. It's still scripted. We're not. It really is real and, for the most part, unedited and stupid and funny. And yeah, I guess my biggest surprise was how real it really is.